J-E-L-L-O.
The Jell-O program coming to you from the Plaza Theater in Palm Springs, California, starring Jack Benny, with Mary Livingston, Phil Harris, Dennis Day, and yours truly, Don Wilson. The orchestra opens the program with the Phil Harris Concerto No. 6 for oboe and drum. If you can make a collection, ladies and gentlemen, of all the grocery orders written by American housewives during the past few months, you notice there's one item on these orders that's been appearing more and more often, and that item is Jell-O puddings. Jell-O puddings, those swell new members of the famous Jell-O family, are fast winning a place among America's most popular desserts, and no wonder. All three flavors, Jell-O's rich chocolate pudding, Jell-O's creamy vanilla pudding, and Jell-O's golden butterscotch pudding are luscious, mellow puddings, as smooth as cream and chock full of tempting goodness. And like Jell-O, they take only a few minutes to make and a few pennies to buy. So the next time you write Jell-O on your grocery list, write down Jell-O puddings, too. And remember, in buying either of these grand desserts, be sure to bear the name Jell-O, because Jell-O is a trademark, the property of General Foods. Always look for the name Jell-O whenever you buy Jell-O or Jell-O puddings. That was the Phil Harris Concerto No. 6 for oboe and drum, played by the orchestra. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as you may remember, 3 weeks ago, a certain young man came to Palm Springs run down, anemic, and pale.
Oh, I was a wreck.
And now, after 3 weeks on the desert, I bring you that picture of health, that Greek god, that bronze Adonis, Jack Benny.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello again. This is Jack Benny talking, and folks, I wish this was television. No kidding, Don. I don't want to sound vain, but isn't it marvelous the way this deep tan of mine sets off my big blue eyes? And all in 3 short weeks.
Well, you do look wonderful, Jack. Your face is as brown as a berry.
Isn't it, though?
But I meant to ask you, what are those 3 round white spots in the middle of your forehead?
Those white spots on my forehead?
Yes.
Well, I sent Rochester out for a cigar the other day, and I was asleep in the sun when he came back. So that's where he laid the change. You see?
Oh, yes, those spots look like a quarter and 2 dimes.
Exactly. In other words, Don, I'm just 45 cents short of a complete tan. But, Don, isn't it a shame we have to go back home next week? You know, you're commencing to look great yourself.
I feel good, too, Jack. As a matter of fact, in the short time we've been here, I've lost 4 pounds off my stomach.
You lost 4 pounds off your stomach, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Don, if you're interested in finding out where they went, take a peek in a rear view mirror. But at that, you have lost a little. How did you do it?
Well, I go horseback riding every day, and it's wonderful exercise.
Oh, it is. It is. There's nothing in the world like horseback riding. I do it all the time.
You do what all the time?
Oh, hello, Mary. We were just talking about horses. You know, Don, I've had a lot of experience with them, and the main thing to remember...
Oh, stop, will you? All you know about horses is they don't wear high-heel shoes.
Is that so? I know plenty.
Tell Don what happened at Roger's stables the other morning.
Never mind.
What was it, Mary?
Jack wanted to get on a horse, so he tried to make it kneel like a camel.
Well, I remember a horse in vaudeville that used to do that. He got more money than I did. And he could count, too. Of course, he had to. He was working on percentage. Anyway, I was talking to Don. You see, Don, the main thing about riding a horse is rhythm.
Is that so?
Yes. Now, take, for instance, galloping. When the horse goes up, I go up. When the horse goes down, I go down.
And when the horse stops, leapfrog.
Now, wait a minute, Mary. The only time I fell off the horse is when I was trying that new trick, and you know it.
What trick was that, Mary?
Well, Jack put a handkerchief on the ground and said he'd ride by full speed and pick it up.
Oh.
So what happened?
He picked up his handkerchief, dropped his teeth, picked up his teeth, and fell in a gopher hole.
Oh, boy, you really dream it up, sister. You didn't leave out a thing. You had to tell him everything about the horse, didn't you?
I didn't tell him where you try to put the bit.
Now, lay off, will you? Don't listen to her, Don. You know, I've been riding for... Oh, hello, Dennis.
Hello, Mr. Benny. Well, here I am.
So I see. What are you going to sing, Dennis?
Can I have some dialogue first? I got friends in the audience.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry. Tell me, kid, have you been having fun while we've been here in Palm Springs?
Oh, boy, have I?
Good.
I will now sing Frenesy.
Now, wait a minute. You said you wanted some dialogue, didn't you?
That was enough. I didn't want to run it into the ground.
Oh. Well, there's a kid that's easy to please. All right, go ahead with your song.
Okay. Oh, say, Mr. Benny, I meant to ask you something.
What is it, Dennis?
Can I be sent to the penitentiary for parking my car in front of a fire plug?
The penitentiary? Of course not. That's ridiculous.
Darn that, Mr. Harris.
What's Phil got to do with it?
He said I'd get 10 years, so I gave him my girl who was in the back seat.
Well, don't worry about it, Dennis. You'll never see jail or your girl either. Sing, kid.
It was fiesta down in Mexico, and so I stopped a while to see the show. I knew that Frenesy meant please love me, and I could say Frenesy. A lovely senorita caught my eye. I stood enchanted as she wandered by, and never knowing that it came from me, I gently sighed Frenesy. She stopped and raised her eyes to mine. Her lips just pleaded to be kissed. Her eyes were soft as candle shine. So how was I to resist? Quiero que vivas solo para mí y que tú vayas por donde yo voy, para que mi alma sea no más de ti. Bésame con frenesí. Bésame tú a mí, bésame igual que mi boca te besó. Dame el frenesí que mi locura te dio. ¿Quién si no fui yo pudo enseñarte el camino del amor? Muerte y maldives cuando mi orgullo rodó a tus pies. Quiero que vivas solo para mí y que tú vayas por donde yo voy, para que mi alma sea no más de ti. Bésame con frenesí. Dame la luz que tiene tu mirar y la ansiedad que entre tus labios vi. Esta locura de vivir y amar, que más que amor frenesí. Hay en el beso que te di, alma, piedad, corazón. Dime qué sabes tú sentir, lo mismo que siento yo. And now without a heart to call my own, a greater happiness I've never known, because her kisses are for me alone. Now you can say frenesí. Now I can say
That was Frenesy, sung by Dennis E. Day, and accompanied by the Guadalajara Trio through the courtesy of the Dollhouse. And very good boys. By the way, these fellas are from Mexico, aren't they, Dennis?
Yes, sir.
Well, thanks for appearing on our program, boys. It was really a pleasure listening to you.
Él nos dijo que viniéramos. ¿Será bueno cobrarle ahorita?
Él no paga nada, nunca tuvo intención.
Oh, no sean tontos. Si ustedes creen que nos va a pagar, están locos.
What did they say, Dennis?
One guy said they were going to be paid for singing here tonight, and the other two said he was crazy.
Oh, well, tell him I'll see him tomorrow.
He'll see you tomorrow, fellas.
Tell him in Spanish. I can tell him in English. Anyway, boys, you were swell. And now, ladies and gentlemen, going from our vocal specialty, you were swell, boys. Adios, adios. I don't know what they're waiting around for. You know, they sang and they're through, that's all. And now, ladies and gentlemen, going from our vocal specialty to our feature attraction of the evening, as a tribute to Palm Springs, we are going to present an original mystery melodrama entitled Murder at the Racquet Club, or Ain't His White Flannels Messy? Now, I will play the part.
Oh, by the way, Jack, speaking of the Racquet Club, did you finally join it?
No, Don, I was thinking of joining, but, after all, how often do I play tennis? You know?
Well, that isn't their only attraction. They have a beautiful swimming pool, too.
I know, Don, but, how often do I swim?
But, Jack, the club is right out there on the desert. The air is wonderful for you.
Is it?
Oh, how often do you breathe?
Now, wait a minute, Mary. The only reason I didn't join the Racquet Club is because they don't take in actors.
They don't take in actors.
No.
Don't tell me all that ham around there is just for sandwiches.
All right, I didn't join the club, and it's none of your business why. Now, getting back to our play, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold everything, Jackson. Here I am, folks, the Sheik of Palm Canyon Drive.
Well, he finally got here. Listen, Sheik, the next time you're late, into your tent I'll creep and hit you on the head with your option. Now, where were you?
Well, it ain't my fault, Jackson. This is what happened. I was walking over here in plenty of time for the broadcast, and I bumped into a girl I hadn't seen in years.
Oh.
In fact, I've never seen her before.
I knew that.
Well, anyway, I honked my horn and said, are you going my way, babe?
Honked your horn? I thought you said you were walking.
I was.
What?
I always carry a little horn with me. Whistling ain't polite.
Oh, you carry a horn. Well, you're the only masher I ever met with accessories. Where is this girl, Phil? I'd like to meet her.
Well, she had to go to work. She's a date picker in Indio.
A date picker?
Yeah, you ought to see her climb a tree.
I'd love to. Well, Phil, I'm glad you finally got here. I just started casting our murder mystery.
Am I going to be in it?
Yes, Phil, you've got a very important part. You're going to be the doorman at the Racquet Club.
Well, that's life for you. Tonight, I'm the doorman there, and last night, the doorman threw me out.
You'd have gotten a bigger laugh if you'd have read that a little faster. I don't know what you were stalling around there for. Well, anyway, you're the doorman. I'm going to be the chief of police of Palm Springs. Dennis, you're going to be a sergeant. And Don, you're going to be a member of the force. All right, Don, go ahead.
Oh, Jack, you're so ridiculous.
I like it. Don, you're going to be a member of the force.
Oh, very well. Ladies and gentlemen, please remember that you don't have to use force to open a box of Jell-O.
See, that's very clever.
Oh, I hate to do the next line.
Don, that's the whole punch. Don, that's the whole punch. Don, you're a member of the police force.
Oh, all right. It is not only economical and easy to make, but comes in 6 delicious flavors. So the next time you're in your neighborhood grocer's, police ask for Jell-O.
There. Now, there, that was swell.
Was that your idea, Jack?
Yes, at rehearsal it was terrific.
Well, that's life for you. Now the doorman can throw you out.
Say, I wonder if I've had too much sun. I don't know. Anyway, Mary, in our play tonight, you're going to be a glamorous Hollywood movie star, Miss Mitzi LaRue. And you came to Palm Springs to be near your sweetheart,
Oh, boy.
who has just been murdered.
Oh, nuts.
I can't help it, that's the plot. Anyway, folks, this play will go on immediately after a number by Phil Harris and his orchestra. Are you ready, Phil?
All set, Jackson.
Say, Mr. Harris,
What do you want, kid?
can I borrow your horn? I want to get another girl.
Give it to him, Phil. Honk it twice, Dennis. I'm free tonight myself. Play, boys. That was Wise Old Owl, played by Phil Harris and his Palm Springs Orchestra. Palm meaning I've got the boys on my hands, and Springs meaning they ought to take a drink out of one sometime. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our play, Murder at the Racquet
Que nos
Club.
pague para irnos.
Te dije que no nos iba a pagar nada.
¿Qué se puede esperar de un hombre como Jack Benny?
Now, wait a minute. Fellas, wait a minute. I told you I'd take care of you tomorrow. Mañana.
Mañana,
fellas.
he says. Mañana.
Exactly. Now, the opening scene, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what they're waiting here for. I can't... All right, fellas, adios. Now, the opening scene is the police station in Palm Springs, California. Police Captain O'Benny is seated at his desk, attired in a sun helmet, a tin badge, and shorts. Curtain. Music.
There's the phone, Chief.
I'll take it, O'Day. Hello? Palm Springs Police Station and Date Shop. Captain O'Benny speaking. What's that, miss? You're taking a sun bath and there's a peeping Tom annoying you? Don't worry, I'll take care of it immediately. O'Day, get away from that window. Donna, I forgot to ask her if she wanted some stuffed dates. Hey, Sarge,
Yes, Chief?
you arrested two fellas last night, and I want you to stop filling this jail with crooks.
Well, I gotta do something with him.
I don't care. During the height of the season, this jail is for tourists. I'm getting $12 a cell, American plan. We can catch crooks during the summer.
Morning, Chief.
Morning, Sarge Wilson. How are things on your beat?
Marvelous. I sold 40 pounds of dates.
Good. Keep going like that, you'll soon be a lieutenant.
Thank you, sir.
But, Wilson, I wish you wouldn't push the plain dates. You know, we make our profit on the stuffed ones. O'Day, where are you going with those satin bedspreads?
I thought I'd make cell 9 and 10 into a bridal suite.
It's a good idea. Put a canopy over the bunk. You know, if business keeps up this way, it'll really be... I'll take it. Hello? Palm Springs Police Station and Date Shoppy. O'Benny speaking. What's that? What? Murder at the Racquet Club?
Well, there's life for you. That's the title of our play.
Quiet, you. Yes? Yes, we'll be right over.
What's up, Chief?
Les Stoffen, the tennis pro at the Racquet Club, just phoned that Kerry Carew, the well-known playboy, has been murdered. Get the squad car, Wilson.
Yes, sir.
O'Day, bring along some stuffed dates, the ones with the gold tinfoil. We ought to clean up at the Racquet Club.
Okay, Chief.
Now, come on, fellas. I'm going to find the murder of Kerry Carew, or my name ain't... I'll take it. Hello? Yes? Look, fellas, I told you. Mañana! Adios. My goodness. Now, come on, fellas. I'm going to find the murder of Kerry Carew, or my name ain't...
Calling all cars. Be on lookout for newlyweds. Bridal suite now available at police station. That is all.
Forgot to tell him about the canopy. Well, boys, here's the play.
How do we get in, Chief?
Right through the door. See that sign there? Racquet Club, members only. Open up. Open up, it's the police.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
I'm chief of police, and I want to get in here.
Are you a member of the club?
No, I'm here to investigate a murder. I want to see the body.
Well, if you're not a member, you can't come in.
What?
I'll have to throw the body over the fence to you.
What are you talking about? A man has been killed on these premises, and I'm going to find out who done it.
That's who did it. No wonder you're not a member of this club.
Oh, fine. From Harris yet. Now, look, Bud, please. We got to get in here.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to speak to the owner, Charlie Farrell. Here he comes now.
Oh, hello, Mr. Farrell.
Say, what's all this racket at the Racquet Club?
Thank you. Thank you. You can thank them later. Now, listen, Farrell. I'm Captain O'Benny of the Palm Springs Police Department.
Glad to know you. Remember me in Seventh Heaven with Janet Gaynor?
Yes. I remember. Now, listen. Kerry Carew has been murdered on these premises, and I'm going to find out who done it.
Who done it?
I warned him.
All right, who did it? Who did it? Well, how about it, Farrell? Do I get in here or not?
Just as soon as you sign this membership blank. That'll be $300, please.
$300? Well, I don't take in that much at the police station all season.
Well, you ought to. You're charging more for rooms than I am.
Okay, I'll make out a check. Pay to the order of the Racquet Club, $300.
Boy, our date's gonna go up.
You said it. Well, I'm a member now. All right, Wilson O'Day, follow me. Now, tell me, Farrell, was Kerry Carew alone when he was murdered?
No, there were several people with him.
I see. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is grill the suspects.
I'm sorry, the grill doesn't open till noon.
I'm ignoring that, brother. Well, here we are in the lounge. Quiet, everybody.
Dates, get your fresh dates here. Would you like a box of stuffed dates, sir?
Not him, that's the body. Now, everyone line up. I'm going to find out a few things around here. Who are you, miss?
I'm a movie star, Mitzi LaRue,
What studio are you with?
RKO.
Oh, yes, I saw you in Kitty Foo. Have you played any other outstanding roles lately?
Yes, I had 10 words in Western Union.
Stop. Now, Miss LaRue, I want you to tell me everything you know about this crime.
I don't know anything. I was just sitting here popping my bubble gum.
And you didn't hear a shot?
No, I really pop it, kid.
Now, don't evade the issue, Miss LaRue. You were in love with the victim, weren't you?
Pardon me, dry martini, boy. No toothpick in the olive. I like the bob for it.
Hey, wait a minute. What's your name?
Butterworth. Charles Butterworth.
Oh, Butterworth, eh?
Oh, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Never mind that. Now listen, Butterworth.
How'd you know my name?
You just told me.
Well, I better watch that.
Now listen here, Butterworth. What do you know about Kerry Carew?
Oh, a lovely chap. I'm going to play tennis with him this afternoon.
Want to play tennis with him? Why, Kerry Carew is dead.
Too bad. Now, if he wins, he won't be able to jump over the net.
Of course not. Look, the man is dead. There he is, laying on the floor.
Well, I was laying there last night, and I'm not dead.
You can take my word for it. Carew is dead. Now, come clean, Butterworth. What do you know about this murder?
Well, I tell you, Captain, I was just sitting here bobbing for olives. That's my hobby, you know.
Yes, go on. Miss LaRue, watch that bubble gum. Continue, Mr. Butterworth.
Oh, forgive me, Captain O'Benny. Are you looking for a murderer?
Yes, I am.
Then, would I do, Captain?
Who's that guy?
That's Peter Lorre.
Peter Lorre.
Thank you.
Now listen, folks, will you please stop applauding these guys? One of them is a murderer. Now, Mr. Lorre, what is that gun doing in your hand?
Oh, I was just going out to shoot pheasants.
I see. Well, what's that dagger doing in your other hand?
Well, I have to pick my teeth, don't I?
Now, Lorre, I want the truth here, and no beating around the bush. Did you kill Kerry Carew?
Who?
Kerry Carew.
Kerry Carew? I don't think so. No, I'm positive I haven't killed anyone by that name.
Now, cut that out. I'm going to get to the bottom of this, and I don't want any... What's that?
Somebody threw a rock through the window.
Look, Chief, there's a note on it.
Give me that.
Let me read it. I'm just standing here.
Okay. This may be vital evidence. What does it say?
We want our money. Signed the Guadalajara Trio.
Well, write mañana under it and throw it back. Now, Mr. Lorre. Mr. Lorre, where did he go?
He went for a plunge in my martini.
Oh. Come on out of there, Lorre. Now, there's no use trying to hide. I want the truth. Where were you at the time of the murder?
Well,
Come on. Think fast, Mr. Moto.
Oh, I was exceptionally good in that, huh?
Yes, you were swell.
Say, what about me in Seventh Heaven?
You were marvelous. You were marvelous.
I wish I could think of a picture I was in.
Me too.
See, folks, remember what I said about the ham here?
Never mind that. This case is solved. Peter Lorre, I arrest you for the murder of Kerry Carew.
All right, if you insist. Tell me, shall I go voluntarily, or do you want me to struggle a bit?
You can't arrest him, Jack. I made him do it.
You made him do what?
Yes, Jack, it was the only way we could get you over here to join our club.
Oh, so that's it. Well, what about Carew, the fellow you killed? Who is he?
A dummy from Bullock's window.
Oh, well, I thought he was much too pretty. Well, it was a good gag, fellas. As long as I'm hooked, I might as well enjoy myself. Say, Farrell, give me one of those Coca-Colas there, will you?
Here you are, Jack. That'll be $12.
Yikes! Move over, Carew. Play, Phil.
Tomorrow night, when you're trying to think of what to have for a dessert at dinner, why not decide on Jell-O's new treat, Apple Lime Whip? For here's a tempting dessert that will make the whole family smile their approval and give you a shining example of how good lime Jell-O can be. Best of all, you can prepare this grand dessert in almost less time than it takes to tell. Simply dissolve 1 package of lime Jell-O in 1 pint of hot water and chill until cold and syrupy. Next, whip as directed on the back of the package. Then fold in 1 cup of strained applesauce and mold. And there's a gay, attractive dessert that you'll agree is one of the most successful you've ever served. So enjoy a delicious treat tomorrow with this swell, creamy combination of spicy applesauce and rich emerald green lime Jell-O. Serve a luscious Jell-O dessert real soon.
We're a little late, folks, so good night.
The Jell-O program, coming to you from Radio City, New York, starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston, Phil Harris, Kenny Baker, and yours truly, Don Wilson. The orchestra opens the program with For No Rhyme or Reason. From California to New York, from Maine to Texas, every home has one common problem, and that's meal planning. You want to keep the family happy. You want to keep their appetites interested. Well, there's where Jell-O is a great big help. Jell-O is one dessert the family always likes because, first of all, there are so many different ways to serve it. With fruits or nuts or whipped cream, molded in shimmering layers of 2 and 3 lovely colors, or just served perfectly plain. A grand dessert any time. And second, and most important, Jell-O tastes so delicious. It's a new treat every time, for Jell-O brings you that extra rich fruit flavor, a wonderful real fruit goodness that makes every Jell-O dish a triumph. Just be sure to get genuine Jell-O when you buy if you want to enjoy Jell-O's delicious extra rich fruit flavor. Look for the big red letters on the box. They spell Jell-O. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome to New York that little ray of California sunshine. That shivering, quivering, ice-kissed comedian, Jack Benny.
Thank you. Hello again. This is Jack Benny coming to you through a suit of long underwear. And, Don, it's sure great to be back in New York again, but, boy, this cold weather is really too much for me.
Oh, Jack, I'll admit it has been pretty cold, but it's certainly much warmer today.
I know that, Don, but I defrost very slowly. You know, coming from California, my blood happens to be thin, what there is of it. Oh. I can hardly stand it.
I know how you feel, Jack. After the sun goes down, it does get pretty frigid.
Frigid? Why, Don, the other night I slept under 6 blankets. I felt like the bottom wheat cake. But cold or no cold, it's good to be back in old Manhattan. Huh?
Well, tell me, Jack, you've been in town now since Thursday. What have you been doing with yourself?
Oh, I've had a lot of fun, Don. I saw some shows, went to a couple of nightclubs, and last night I was invited over to Fred Allen's apartment for dinner.
Oh, Fred Allen, huh?
Yeah, he and I are pretty good friends now, you know.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Has Fred got a nice apartment?
Oh, how could I tell, Don, with all that laundry hanging in the living room? But, Don, you should have seen the meal he put on. Now, you know me, Don. I mean, you know, now, I don't want to sound catty. But after all, how often do I come to New York? Maybe once a year.
Well?
Well, you think he could have had sardines some other night.
Sardines?
I wouldn't have liked them if he'd opened them with the key to the city. Oh, really? I got even with him, though. When I left, I took 3 spoons back to the automat. Wait till he finds that out. Huh?
Gee, it doesn't seem possible that Fred would invite you to dinner and serve that kind of a meal.
Well, he did. And wait a minute. Here's the payoff. No, the only ones there were Fred, Portland, Mary, and myself. And when we got through eating, Fred asked me to get up and make an after-dinner speech.
An after-dinner speech? What was that for?
Well, he was hoping I'd say something that he could use on his program next Wednesday.
Oh.
You know.
Oh, I get it.
I fooled him, though. I got up and recited the Gettysburg Address in French. Let him use that. Anyway, Fred and I are friends now. I'm not going to start running him down.
Running him down? What have you been doing up till now?
Well, oh, it's you, Phil. Well, welcome to New York. That's it. Keep bowing. Flash those pearly teeth. Yes, sir. You know, Phil, I was wondering if you'd show up tonight. I haven't seen you since we got in town Thursday. Where are you living?
At the Astor Bar.
The Astor Bar? Well, for goodness sake, why didn't you take a room in the hotel upstairs?
Funny, the bartender asked me that when I was shaving this morning.
Well, I can imagine the kind of time you've been having. Say, Phil, I was just looking over the boys in the orchestra. This isn't your regular band, is it?
No, Jack, these are local boys. What do you think of them?
They're a fine bunch. They look like you picked them up at a rummage sale.
What if I did? Their instruments are new.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's something, yes. But I can't understand why you didn't bring your regular band along. I offered to pay their expenses.
Their expenses? That's rich.
Well, I did.
Sure you did. I got 14 musicians, and you wanted to put them in 7 upper berths.
Well, the berths were opposite each other. They could have slept crossways. You know, the train was crowded.
Crowded?
Yeah, I had to share my berth with an Indian that got on at Albuquerque. Kept me up all night trying to sell me a blanket. Happened to snore once or twice. He tried to scalp me. I never thought that. What a trip, huh?
Hello, Jack. Here's your little glamour girl.
Oh, hello, Mary. How are you? That's it, Mary. Keep bowing. Show your silly hat. How do you like this New York weather, Mary?
What a change. Burp, it's cold.
Burp? That's burr. Burp.
Hello, Don.
Hello, Mary. Have you been having a good time since we got here?
Oh, swell, Don. Gee, I love winter New York. I've been taking long walks in Central Park every day.
Walking in the park with all this snow? Are you crazy?
It's almost gone now, Jack.
Well, maybe it is, but I saw a picture of Mayor LaGuardia in front of the City Hall last week, and the snow was way up to his ears.
Oh, how high is that?
Plenty high. He was standing on Grover Whalen.
Now, that's silly. What was Grover Whalen doing under the snow?
He was keeping his gardenia fresh.
Well, thanks, Mary. I'd have never thought of that. Well, anyway, you can all have this winter weather. Every time I go out of the hotel, I just about freeze.
Well, no wonder you came from California without an overcoat. Why don't you buy one?
Oh, we're only going to be here a couple of weeks, say. Well, I spend $50 or $60, you know.
That's right. You can get a can of Sterno for a dime.
Yeah. Now, Mary, if you don't stop ribbing me, I'll tear into that hat you're wearing tonight. You ought to see this one, folks.
I think it's cute.
Yeah, it sure is. Looks like something a bride would bake.
That's what the girl in the store said.
Well, she was sure clicking. Say, Phil, we got a long show to do. How about a number? Huh?
Okay, Jackson.
Okay. Hold it a minute. Come in. Oh, how do you do?
Hello, Jack. Are you busy?
Well, miss, right now I'm... Oh, for heaven's sake, I'll be doggone. Rosie Nicholson.
That's me.
Well, gee whiz. Come in. What a surprise. Hey, fellas, this is Rosie Nicholson, a girl I used to go with when I lived here.
How do you do?
Hiya, Rosie.
Mary, this is an old sweetheart of mine.
Oh, yeah?
Well, Rosie, Rosie, I haven't seen you in years.
I knew you were in town, Jack, so I just thought I'd come up and say hello.
Well, I'm glad you did. You're looking great. But, Rosie, you've gained a little weight, haven't you?
Yeah, now I go with a guy that feeds me.
Oh, boy, so same sense of humor, but you haven't changed, though, Rosie, really. You're a blonde now, and you were a blonde when I met you.
That's right.
Yeah.
A lot of peroxide has gone over the dam since then.
Miss Livingstone, please.
Ha, ha, ha.
Gosh, after all these years, it's sure good to see you again. Say, Rosie, are you married yet?
No, but I'm still in there punching.
That's the spirit, gal. Don't give up. Say, will you ever forget the fun we used to have, gee, and how crazy I used to be about you?
Yeah. Remember the time you gave me a lock of your hair?
I'll say.
Don't you wish you had it now?
Keep still, Mary. We're reminiscing. Say, Rosie, let's sit down and talk over old times, huh?
All right, Jack.
Play, Phil. Hey, Rosie, will you ever forget the time you got fired from the delicatessen for giving me extra pickles? Full of Dreams, played by Phil Harris and his Van Steeden Orchestra. And now, folks... and now... and now, folks, Don Wilson has an announcement of great importance to make. Take it, Don.
Ladies and gentlemen, the scene is the residence of Mr. and Mrs. Homer T. Griddle in the thriving little town of East Orange, New Jersey. They've just finished their roast beef and are now enjoying their dessert. Let us tune in and hear what they have to say about our product.
Gee, darling, this is a swell dessert. It's so appetizing. What do they call it?
I'm glad you like it, Homer. It's called...
My, it's delicious. And tempting, too. Tell me, dear, is this the only flavor it comes in?
Lordy, no, honey. This economical dessert comes in...
Well, it's simply wonderful. I hope you serve it often. Oh, sweetheart, is there any way of telling this from other similar desserts?
Yes, indeedy, precious. All you have to do is look for the...
Well, I must run along now. I have an appointment at the office.
Where is your office?
It doesn't say here. Goodbye, dear.
Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I venture to say that this happy couple were eating Jell-O. It is economical, easy to make, and comes in 6 delicious flavors.
And now, folks, to resume in a lighter vein, tonight as we are visiting to New York, we are going to present an original murder mystery. A play that we feel...
Hiya, Jack. Am I late?
Oh, a little bit, Kenny, but it's all right. It's all right. Well, look at those rosy cheeks. Say, Kenny, how do you like this kind of weather? It's a little different from Glendale, isn't it? Huh?
I'll say it is. And you know, Jack, this is the first time I've ever seen snow.
Well, it looks beautiful, doesn't it?
It tastes good, too. Gee, but snow is funny stuff. Say, Jack, I wonder where it comes from.
Well, it's very simple, Kenny. Snow is fundamentally rain. But due to atmospheric conditions, the moisture in the clouds condenses into minute crystals. And these tiny particles fall to the earth in dainty white flakes.
Well, shut my mouth.
Well, it serves me right for even attempting an explanation.
Now, why don't you tell him about the stork?
Oh, keep still. He asked me a question, and I answered it.
I know, but ever since you bought that encyclopedia, you've been showing off.
I have not.
You have, too. The other day, I just asked you what time it was, and you told me how they make watches.
Oh, forget it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as I started to announce, we are going to present an original...
Say, Jack,
Yes?
is that Kenny Baker, your tenor singer?
Oh, yes, Rosie. Oh, Kenny, this is Miss Nicholson, the girl I used to go with.
Gee.
Yeah.
Do you live in New York, Miss Nicholson?
Yes, I do.
Are you a siren?
Kenny! You'll have to excuse him, Rosie. He's been reading the wrong kind of magazines. And now, folks, as I started to announce, Kenny, stand still and stop scratching. Tonight, we are going to present an original detective thriller entitled Murder in the Movies. Now, in this gripping drama, Phil Harris will be sergeant of police. Don Wilson will be lieutenant, and I will be the captain.
We knew that.
Phil, if you're not happy here, I can arrange a taffy pull with your contract. You see, they'd like that. Now, let's see.
Well, I think that
Stop
before...
arguing, Phil. Jack should be police captain and nobody else.
Why should he be? Just give me one reason.
I'll give you 2. He's got flat feet.
Now, wait a minute, Mary. My feet are not flat.
Go on. Your
Yeah.
footprints on the beach have fooled many a duck hunter.
Well, I can't help that. Now, let's see.
Oh, Jack, is it really true that you purposely flattened your feet the day the United States entered the World War?
No, Don, the World War had nothing to do with it. It was an accident.
An accident? How could you accidentally flatten your feet?
Because I was hanging out of a window at the time, and I was so surprised at the war news that I dropped.
That's ridiculous. Why were you hanging out of a window?
Because we were a large family, and shut up. Let me ask you something, Phil. Where were you during the World War?
I was in kindergarten.
Kindergarten? What are you laughing at?
I'll bet he had a flask at his rompers.
You said it. Any guy that'll put on rompers just to avoid being shot, I have no sympathy for. Now, getting back to our play, I will be the captain, and Kenny, you work in a moving picture theater, so you're a ticket taker.
Okay. Can I wear my new galoshes?
No, Kenny, and incidentally, you're not supposed to wear galoshes indoors, so take them right off.
What, and go barefooted?
Barefooted? Kenny, you mean to tell me you haven't got shoes under those galoshes?
What do you think I am, a sissy?
Well, you got a high voice, if that's what you mean. Now, Mary, you're going to work in the same moving picture theater. You're a cashier.
That's me, Shortchange Livingston.
Well, there'll be none of that. And now, folks, our play, Murder in the Movies, will go on immediately after Kenny's song. Are you ready, Kenny?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. And stop that scratching. Are you wearing long underwear or have you been to the flea circus?
Both.
Oh, you poor kid. Sing.
Let me hear you say it with a kiss. If you mean that look I've seen, say it with a kiss. You don't have to know the words to love's familiar tune. Say it with a kiss and say it soon. My eyes have looked at you and found you fair. My heart's been asking me if you could care. And now my heart and I are standing by. We await your reply. Let me hear you say it with a kiss. If you mean that look I've seen, say it with a kiss. There is wine and candles shine and music in your lips, magic in the touch of your fingertips. Words may not convey, say it with a kiss, and your look might speak a book that my eyes might miss. You don't have to know the words to love's familiar tune. Say it with a kiss and say it so.
That was Say It With a Kiss, sung by Kenny Baker. And, Kenny, that was simply marvelous.
Thanks, Jack. Your kindness is exceeded only by your good looks.
Well. Hey, where did that come from? And now, folks, before somebody says something, he couldn't let that line go by without making a face at me. And now, folks, we will proceed with our original dramatic thriller, entitled Murder at the Movies, or Please Don't Talk About Me When I'm Gone. The scene opens at police headquarters where we find Captain O'Benny and his assistants, Lieutenant Wilson and Sergeant Harris. Curtain. Music. Now listen, men. Things are going from bad to worse. The chief just called me up and said we better clean up the crooks in this district or else.
Oh, we're doing all right.
Doing all right. Now listen, Harris. You were on duty in Central Park last night when two men stole an elephant from the zoo. And you let them get away with it.
Well, they told me they were Barnum and Bailey.
I wouldn't care if they were Damon and Pythias. Which they probably were.
Well, I'm sorry, Chief.
Sorry. And you, Wilson, you're a fine-looking policeman. Why are you wearing your badge on the seat of your pants?
The patch fell off.
Oh. Well, listen, fellas, I want action around here. Action. I'll fill this jail if I have to serve a $1 dinner. That's what. I'll take it. Hello, police headquarters. Hello, police headquarters.
Hello, Cap. This is Mamie Livingston, cashier at the Bijou Theater.
Oh, hello, Mamie. How's Trix?
Fine. She just had pups.
I don't mean that. What did you call me up for?
Better get over here right away, Cap. A fellow was just murdered right in front of my box office. Gee, was cute.
Murdered, eh? How do you know he's dead?
He doesn't wink back.
I see. Well, tell me, when did this murder happen?
3 hours ago.
3 hours? Why didn't you call me before?
I was selling a ticket to a Scotchman.
Oh. Well, hold everything, Mamie. We'll be right over.
What's up, Cap?
Plenty. There's been a murder in front of the Bijou Theater. We better get over there at once.
Right with you, Cap.
Now, this may be dangerous, so take everything you need. Oh, Harris, where's your bulletproof vest?
At the cleaners. I'm going to a party tonight.
Oh, well, it's lucky you got an excuse. Come on, man. Let's go. Gee, it's cold out tonight.
Sure, it's cold. You ought to buy an overcoat.
Oh, I can stand it. There's the police car. Let's go.
Calling all cars. Calling all cars. Murder at the Bijou Theater. Also free dishes. That is all.
Step on it, Wilson. I've almost got a set.
Say, Cap, can we stop by Joe's pawn shop for a minute?
What for?
I want to pick up my gun.
We haven't got time for that. Come on, give her the gas, Wilson.
Okay.
Here's the place, fellas. All right, break it up, men. Now stand back, everybody.
There's the body, Cap.
Yeah. Help me lift him up, fellas. I'll take his overcoat for evidence.
Evidence?
Shut up. Now, let's see. Well, he was shot right through the little finger.
Little finger? How could that kill him?
He was scratching his head at the time. There's Mamie in the box office. I'll get the lowdown from her. Hello, Mamie.
Hello, Cap. I'm glad you got here.
Now, listen, Mamie. Now, tell me all you know about this murder.
Well, Cap, I was sitting here selling tickets when all of a sudden... How many, please?
2 on the balcony.
Thank you.
All right, Mamie, all right. What happened?
Well, anyway, I heard a shot, and all of a sudden... How many, please?
6. I want to lie down.
Now, come on, Mamie. I got to get the facts. What did the murderer look like? What was the color of his hair?
I don't know. He had a hat on.
Well, his eyes, then. His eyes. What color were his eyes?
He had dark glasses on.
Oh, well, what about his face? What did his face look like?
A veal cutlet.
You're trying to shield him. Now, where did he go?
Well, as soon as he fired the shot, he ran into the theater.
That's what I wanted to know. Come on, boys. We'll go in after him.
We're with you, Cap.
There's the doorman. Hey, Buddy, did a man come in here a few minutes ago with a gun in his hand?
Yes, sir, he did.
Was the gun smoking?
Yes, so I made him sit in the loges.
You hear that? Now, let's go in, men. This is a cinch.
Oh, I'm sorry, mister, but you fellows will have to have tickets.
Tickets? We're the police, and we're after a criminal. Here, look at our badges.
They're very pretty, but you gotta have tickets.
Oh, all right. Hey, Wilson, buy 3 tickets.
Okay.
Now, see here, buddy. Did you get a good look at the murderer?
Yes. He had purple hair, yellow eyes, and light green complexion.
Now, that's ridiculous. How could he look like that?
It could have been something I ate, you know.
Oh, you're no help.
Here are the tickets, Cap.
Here you are, buddy.
Hold your stops, please.
come on, men. The kid told us he went upstairs. Follow me. Okay, men. Here are the loges. Now, let's take it easy. We got them cornered now.
Stubbs, please.
Oh, here you are.
I'm sorry, sir, but these tickets are for the main floor.
Now, look here, buddy. We're the law. We're after a desperate criminal. He's sitting in the loges.
Well, if he can afford it, can't you?
Oh, all right. What do we owe you?
45 cents extra for 3 tickets.
Here you are. Make a note of that, Harris. 65 cents for expenses. Now, let's see. Here are the loges. Hey, fellas, I bet that's him there on that end seat. He looks like a killer.
Yeah.
Quiet, men. Let's sneak up on him. Oh, darn it, there's the newsreel.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Army beats Navy 14-7 in thrilling football game. The crowd is in a frenzy as Army scores its first touchdown.
Wow, look at that guy run.
Harris, you're here on business.
New York City, New York. Animal lovers mourn the loss of Oscar the elephant, which was stolen last night from Central Park Zoo. Police are baffled.
We are not.
Then where's the elephant?
Never mind, we'll find him.
Hollywood, California. Bevy of beautiful girls arrive in Hollywood to take part in beauty contest. Look at those gorgeous creatures as they step off the plane.
Well, thank heaven that's over. Now, come on, men. We got to catch that murderer before he gets away.
Hey, Cap, there's a fellow with a gun sitting over there by the door.
That's the guy we want. Come on. Oh, now what's that?
It's the feature picture. Look!
Yeah, there's the title. Jack Benny and Artists and Models.
Why, that's my old picture. We can't nab that guy now. We'll have to wait until it's over.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm not going to sit through this. Take it away. I give up. I surrender.
What?
I confess. I killed him. I'm the murderer. But I'm not going to sit through this picture. I'm not hanged, you hear me? Hang! Hang!
Blast the bracelets on the men and take them away. I'm staying for the picture. Play, Phil.
Tricks to all trades. Well, here's a trick every housewife ought to know about. It's a quick and easy way to add new excitement to your dinner table tomorrow night. Serve the new Jell-O vanilla pudding with crisp toasted nut meats folded right into it. It's inviting, it's new, it's delicious. For Jell-O vanilla pudding has a marvelous flavor, creamy, delicate, and smooth as satin. It's made with real vanilla. That's why it's so tempting and good. Then try the new Jell-O butterscotch pudding. It's just as delicious as the vanilla, for it's rich with old-fashioned butterscotch flavor, a flavor your whole family will love. And it has a golden taffy color that makes you hungry just to look at it. And then try Jell-O chocolate pudding. Every bit as tempting as the kind that Mother used to make, but far quicker and easier. For all 3 new Jell-O puddings can be prepared in next to no time with just a few minutes cooking. Simple directions are in every package. So ask your grocer tomorrow for all 3 Jell-O puddings. Vanilla, butterscotch, and chocolate.
We're a little late, so good night, folks.
Is from Going Places. Kenny Baker appears on the Jell-O program through courtesy of Marvin Leroy Productions.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our show is still in Palm Springs, so let's go out to Jack Benny's house where we find Jack relaxing and reading the local newspaper.
Look at all these want ads. Here's one from Bullock's store. Wanted floor walker. Must have own carnation. Wanted fry cook. Apply Chi-Chi restaurant. Wanted stable boy. Had better have own carnation. Wanted gardener's helper at Deepwell Ranch. Apply between 2 and... Oh, this is silly. I'm sure my sponsor will pick up my option. But just in case he doesn't. Well, they've got a gossip column here, too. Tyrone Power, who was visiting here last week. Imagine that. Last night, Pauline Betts, famous tennis player. Oh, these columnists sure get around. Well, here's something about me. Jack Benny. I did not. Imagine saying I went to the post office wearing a bare midriff. Just happened that the laundry shrunk my shirt. Well, that finished the newspaper. Rochester, hand me those pamphlets I got from the Palm Springs Chamber of Commerce.
Here you are, boss.
Thanks. Listen to this. Palm Springs, the jewel of the desert, where the warm, radiant sun pours its golden treasure down on the happy and carefree inhabitants. Palm Springs, where the majestic peaks of the San Jacinto Mountains cast their spell of beauty for all to enjoy. Do you hear that, Rochester?
Uh-huh.
And just think, Mother Nature gives us all these things free.
Yeah, it's a shame Mother ain't running the hotels, too.
Well, Mom's got enough to do. But I like Palm Springs. In fact, I'm thinking of buying a house here. I even asked a real estate man to come over this afternoon.
But, boss, property is so expensive down here.
I know it is, but if I can find just what I want, I'm willing to go up to $1,500. Yes, sir. What are you laughing at? $1,500 ain't peanuts.
I know, but down here, that's all it'll buy.
Oh, Rochester. Rochester, you're exaggerating.
No, I ain't, boss. You know that little house on the corner with the white fence around it?
Uh-huh.
That just sold for $80,000 and 2 pounds of butter.
Well, maybe it had it. There's the door. I'll get it.
Are you Jack Benny?
Yes?
Well, I'm Mr. Fulton, the real estate man.
Oh, yes. Step right in. Rochester, take his hat, coat, and empty the sand out of his shoes.
Now, Mr. Benny, just what type of house do you have in mind? Spanish, colonial, or French provincial?
Well, Mr. Fulton, I think a home should suit the individual. What kind of a house would fit me?
How about early American?
No, I don't think I'd like early American.
How about sold American?
Rochester! Gee, Mr. Fulton, I don't know what to do. Did you bring your pictures with you?
Yes, I did. Now, here's one of me when I graduated from...
I mean your house! Pictures of your houses.
Oh, yes, I always make that mistake. I guess it's because I have a head with 7 gables.
Oh.
And Garson's got every one of them.
Now, look, Mr. Fulton, let's get down to business. Show me some pictures of what you have to offer.
Gladly. Now, here we are. Here's a house that ought to interest you, and the price is $40,000.
$40,000 for a house? That's a lot of money. What about the ceiling?
And with the ceiling, it'll be $60,000.
Look at that. That's not what I mean. Anyway, it's much too expensive.
Oh, not for this house. It has a very novel innovation. A 300-foot spiral banister.
You mean a spiral staircase, don't you?
No, a spiral banister. That's for people who don't drink but want to know how it feels.
I don't think I'd like that.
That banister could save me a fortune.
Rochester, please. Show me something else, Mr. Fulton. Have you got a house with a swimming pool?
No, but that's no problem. I can build you a tile pool for only $10,000.
No, I don't want to go that high.
Well, I can build you a cement pool for only $2,500.
No, that's still too high for a swimming pool.
Why don't you just dig a hole and hire a tribe of Indians to do a rain dance?
What's so cheap about that? They're organized, you know. Anyway, Mr. Fulton, I don't think you have the kind of a house I want.
Well, let me show you one more. Here's a beautiful house, and it's only $70,000.
Well, it's a lovely place, but $70,000 is too much. Anyway, Mr. Fulton, thanks very much for dropping in. Maybe we can talk about it some other time.
All right. Goodbye, Mr. Benny.
Goodbye. Oh, Mr. Fulton.
Yes?
What? What's that yellow stuff running out of your pocket?
Oh, my goodness, it's butter. I just sold the house on the corner.
Oh, yes, I heard about it. Goodbye, Mr. Fulton.
Goodbye.
Well, Rochester, I better get down to the Plaza Theater. The broadcast will be on in a few minutes.
Say, that reminds me, boss, the manager of the theater called up yesterday.
What about?
Well, he said according to the rental contract, when you finish your program, you're supposed to leave and not hang around and watch the picture.
What's he complaining about? I stand up, don't I? Well, I got to get to the theater.
Shall I drive you, boss?
No, the wind will take me over today. So long, Rochester.
Goodbye.
Played by Klondike Harris and his sweetest music this side of the Yukon. And you can have it. I sat up all night writing that joke.
I'll bet you hated yourself in the morning.
Not any more than usual. Say, Phil, Larry Stevens sang that number 2 weeks ago. How come you repeated it as a band number?
Why don't you tend to your comedy and keep your nose out of my business?
Well, it happens to be my business, too. After all, who's the star of this show?
I don't know, but when I see my paycheck every week, I know it ain't me.
Oh, stop complaining. You're getting a good salary.
What are you talking about? Alice gets more than I do for an autograph.
Then the moral of the story is learn to write. And now, ladies and gentlemen...
Hey, Jack, we had to start the show without you. Where have you been?
Oh, I'm sorry I was late, Don, but you see, I'm thinking of buying a house here, and I was detained by a real estate man.
Oh, Jack, are you thinking of moving to Palm Springs?
Well, I was toying with the idea, Don. You know, I like it here. I've been having so much fun, horseback riding, playing golf every day. I played golf this morning, didn't I, Mary?
Uh-huh.
You know, Don, they got the nicest little 9-hole course here. You should have seen me this morning on that 4th hole. I put down my ball, picked up my club, and
he
then...
missed it once, he missed it twice, he missed it once again.
It's been a long... Mary! Certainly I missed it. You know, it's hard to hit a ball when it's not teed up properly.
Well, you wouldn't have that trouble if you buy some tees.
Mary, you mean to say that Jack doesn't use tees when he plays golf?
No, he waits for a gopher to stick his head out of a hole, and then he puts the ball on his nose.
Oh, Mary, I play a good game of golf, and you know it.
Oh, sure. Tell him what happened on the 5th hole.
Nothing happened. I did exactly what my golf teacher told me. I placed the ball in line with my left foot, brought the club over my right shoulder, and wham!
You broke his toe.
I did not. I killed the gopher. Now, hollered 4. If he doesn't know the rules, let him keep off the course. Anyway, I play a better game of golf than anybody in this gang. I beat Phil the other day.
Sure you beat me. Every time you took a 9 on a hole, you turned the scorecard upside down before you wrote it in.
Well, I could have beat you without that if I hadn't knocked one ball out of bounds.
Yeah, and what about that bad slice you made on your first drive?
Oh, that wasn't such a bad slice.
It wasn't, huh? The ball went 50 yards, made a U-turn, came back, and hit you in the stomach.
Mary.
Then you got so mad you were going to break your club against a tree.
Well, what stopped him?
When he drew his club back, he saw the price tag on the bottom, so he put it back in his bag.
You can make up more things. I still say I play a better I'll get it. Hello?
Say, boss, Mr. Fulton, the real estate man, came back and said they found a few termites in the house, so you can have it for $65,000.
Termites, Well, Rochester, you tell Mr. Fulton that I'm not paying any $65,000 for a house.
If he hasn't guessed that by now, he's been out in the sun too long.
I don't care where he's been. I'm not spending that kind of dough. Would you pay $65,000 for a house in Palm Springs?
I wouldn't pay $65,000 for a cabin in the sky.
Well, tell the man. Tell the man.
I did.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, kids, it looks like I'm not going to buy a house here. Anyway, let's get on with the show, because tonight we're going to do a very important sketch. And I want to start casting it immediately.
Say, Jackson, I thought you were going to do a sketch next week.
We are, Phil. We're going to do a sketch next week, too. And you'll never guess in a million years who our guest star is going to be.
Ray Milland.
There's no use trying. Yes, that's who it is, Ray Milland. The star of Lost Weekend. And to make him feel at ease, we're having a brass rail put around the microphone. Anyway, that's next week.
Ray Milland. Gee, I think he's a wonderful actor.
I can drink him under the table.
Phil, with him, it's bread and butter. With you, it's tomato juice and black coffee. Now, let's get on with the sketch we're going to do tonight. It's a murder mystery, and I'm going to be the chief of police of Palm Springs. Phil, you're going to be my sergeant, and Don, you're also going to be a member of the force.
Well, what am I going to be, Jack?
Mary, you're going to play the part of a glamorous movie star who came to Palm Springs to be with her husband. And at the start of the play, he murders you.
Oh, Jack, if he murders me, I won't get any laughs.
All right, then you murder him.
Thanks, Ted.
Now, Larry Stevens.
Yes, Mr. Benny?
You're going to be on the police force, too.
Come on, keep moving, keep
Not
moving.
yet. Wait till it starts. And take off that Hoover button. I'll give you a badge. Now, Don, Larry, and Phil, as long as you're going to be on my police force, I'll have to swear you in. And since all you people in the audience will be witnesses, I'll have to swear you in, too. Now, come on, everybody. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. LSMFT.
LSMFT.
Lucky strike means fine tobacco.
Lucky strike means fine tobacco.
So round, so firm, so fully packed.
So round, so firm, so fully packed. So free and easy on the draw.
Wait for me! With men who know tobacco best, it's Lucky's 2-to-1.
With men who know tobacco best, it's Lucky's 2-to-1.
You thought you were getting in for nothing. Now, all right, kids, this play will go on immediately after a song by... Hold it a minute. Come in.
Mr. Benny, I just talked to the owner, and you can have that house for $50,000.
Look, Mr. Fulton, a few minutes ago you wanted $70,000. Now it's $50,000. Why is the price coming down so fast?
Those termites are hungrier than we thought they were.
Well, in that case, I don't want the house.
Oh, don't worry about that, Mr. Benny. The termites will be out by tomorrow.
How do you know?
They're getting so fat.
They're not going to get fat off of me, so goodbye.
Goodbye.
Sorry I started looking for a place. Come on, Larry, let's have your song. That was Day by Day, sung by Larry Stevens. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our feature attraction tonight, we are going to offer a mystery melodrama entitled Murder at the Lone Palm, or Her Husband Asked for Some Wine, so she gave him both barrels. The scene opens at the Palm Springs police station. Police Captain O'Benny is in his office behind closed doors grilling a suspect. Curtain. Music. Now listen, you. You're dealing with Captain O'Benny this time, and I want to warn you, anything you say will be held against you. Now, you're accused of robbing the post office, sticking up a train, stealing the Hammerstein diamonds, and then you boldly held up the First National Bank and killed the cashier. Now, confess. You did it, didn't you?
No.
Okay, you can go. If he'd have said yes, I'd have hung them. Nobody puts anything over me.
There's the phone, Captain.
I'll get it. Hello, Palm Springs Police Station and Date Shop. Captain O'Benny speaking. What? Yes, we have some with the stuffing in the middle and the walnut on top. Oh, you want the walnuts in the middle and the stuffing on top? We're out of those. Try the city hall. Goodbye. Oh, Harris.
Yes, Chief.
You arrested 2 fellas last night. I want you to stop filling this jail with crooks. You understand?
Well, I got to do something with them.
During the height of the season, this jail is for tourists. I'm getting $12 a cell, American plan. You catch crooks during the summer.
Morning, Chief.
Hiya, man. How are things?
A lot of drunks on my beat.
A lot of drunks on my beat, too.
Well, what do you know? Pickle beats.
Cut it out, O'Harris. I'll take it. Palm Springs Police Station and Date Shop. O'Benny speaking.
Hello, Chiefy. This is Missy LaRue at the Lone Palm.
Yes, yes. What is it, Miss LaRue?
Oh, get a good grip on your badge. My husband has just been murdered.
Oh, he has, eh? Do you know who murdered your husband?
No.
Have you got any ideas?
Well, now that he's dead, yes.
All right, Miss LaRue, I'm coming right over.
Okay, Chiefy, and bring a half a pound of dates.
We always do. Goodbye. Come on, man. Mitzi LaRue's husband has been murdered, and I'm going to find out who did it, or my name ain't... I'll take it. Palm Springs Police Station and Date Shop. Captain O'Benny talking.
Oh, Mr. Benny, I'm here with the owner, and you can have the house for $40,000.
40,000, eh? Well, I might be interested. However, I'd have to...
Talk fast. The termites are spreading mayonnaise on the telephone.
Well, that settles it. I don't want it. Goodbye. Now, come on, man, let's go. And we'll find the murderer of Mitzi LaRue's husband, or my name ain't... All right, men. Here we are at the Lone Palm. Say, this is a pretty classy place, isn't it?
It certainly is. Look at that swimming pool.
How about it, Chief?
Why not? Oh, boy, that felt good. All right, come on, men. We got a mystery to solve. This is Miss LaRue's bungalow right here.
Come in.
Hello, Miss LaRue. I'm Captain O'Benny. I'm here to solve the murder of your... Wait a minute. Where's your husband's body?
In the backyard.
Wasn't he killed in this hotel room?
Yes, but checkout time is 3 o'clock.
Well, tell me everything you know about this crime.
I don't know anything. I was just sitting here counting my bubble gum.
You didn't hear a shot?
No, I really pop it, Pop.
Well, come on, O'Harris. Let's look around this room for clues.
Come on, keep moving. Keep moving.
Stevens, that's the body. Now, come on, O'Harris. Let's go.
Hey, Chief, look, there's a gun on the table and it's still smoking.
A smoking gun, eh? What do you got to say to that, Miss LaRue?
My gun's been smoking Lucky Strikes for nigh on...
That's not what I mean. Now, listen, men. She's a pretty smart dame. So let's give her the...
Hey, Chief! The doorknob's moving. There's someone in that closet.
Where?
Right there.
You're right, Wilson. Stand back, everybody. We'll get him out of there. Now, come on. Come on out of that closet or I'll shoot.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot. It's me, Fulton.
Oh, the real estate man.
Are you the murderer? Well, what do you think I am with this knife in my hand? The man who came to dinner?
Oh, then you're the one that killed Mitzi LaRue's husband.
Yes, I did it. I did it, and I'm glad.
All right, then come clean. Tell me, why did you do it?
I'll tell you why. He was the toughest customer I ever had, that's why. I offered him a house for $70,000, and he didn't buy it. Then I came down to $60,000. He still said no. Then 50, then 40, then 30. And he kept saying no, no, no. Suddenly, something within me snapped. It was driving me mad.
Mr. Fulton.
I went crazy. So I took out my gun and let him have it. Bang, 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 bang.
Mr. Fulton.
I'm glad I did it. Glad I did it. And I'll do it again. I'll do it to anybody who refuses to buy a house.
Mr. Fulton.
I tried to sell you a house, didn't I? But you kept tormenting me. No, you kept saying. No, no. I came down from 70,000 to 60,000, to 50,000, to 40,000, but still you said no.
Mr. Fulton.
Now you're going to buy that house or I'll...
Chief.
Don't worry, I'm armed.
Have you got a gun?
No, a pen. Where do I sign?
Right here on the dotted line.
There is no dotted line.
There is now.
Oh, yes, it's on my chest. There you are. The house is mine.
Thank you, Mr. Benny, and goodbye. Oh, Miss LaRue.
Yes?
You can tell your husband to get up now. We've made the deal.
Well, how do you like that? He tricked me into buying that house. All right, men. I've got a house now. And I'll get those termites out of there, or my name ain't...
You know that house you just bought from me?
Yes.
Well, I can get you $200,000 for it.
$200,000? Who in the world would pay that much?
The termites. They're putting up $1 apiece.
Well, let them have it. They've got most of it anyway. Good night, folks.